Welcome back to TCavDiscGolf. Today I want to talk to you guys about a storage option for your frisbees that is honestly the best value that you can find on the market right now. And that option is the MVP disc storage rack. In today's video I'll be reviewing the Disc Station 4, which is the rack that has 6 rows on it. Now MVP first released this storage option about 1.5 to 2 years ago, and it has quickly taken the market as one of the best value storage options that are available. Coming in at 27 pounds and 6 inches tall, the disc rack is supposed to be able to hold 240 plus frisbees, though MVP does offer other options that allow you to expand the frisbee selection. In my use of it, I found that the steel has a very sturdy design. I personally have my rack on carpet at the moment, and it has shown to have absolute perfect stability with no real issues of tipping either way. When it comes to storage capacity, I personally lined up a row with my putters and then with all of my drivers, and with my putter row I found that I could hold 32 frisbees, and for the drivers I was able to hold 40. So it is a good thing to mention that the MVP disc rating is going to be for drivers as opposed to for putters, saying that you might not be able to fit all of your mid-ranges and your putters on the rack and get 240. When it came to the assembly of the product, I found that it was among the more simpler racks that I had to build. Previously I had been storing on shoe racks, and even then I was struggling to build that more than I was the MVP disc rack. It's very simple with just bars and then pre-manufactured arms that make the rack overall a simple option to build. As opposed to other wood racks, as for example the Heiser disc wood disc rack, this is going to have potentially a longer life since it's going to be metal, and then it's also going to be potentially a little lighter, and it's also going to take up a little bit less space, being that the metal is so thin and allows you to store so much in such a compact space. Likewise, when you compare to other racks that you'll find on websites like Infinite Discs, you'll find that the MVP disc rack does have a higher disc to dollar value ratio when it comes to purchasing price to the amount of discs that you can store. If you're looking for a cheap option to get into some bulk storage options for your frisbees, I would highly recommend the MVP disc rack. I got one of mine for $150, and then I got the other one for $125 on Black Friday. But now you can find them anywhere from $140 to $150 retail, which is an absolute steal for the amount of frisbees that you can store on this rack out of the box. Likewise, if you're looking for a more compact solution, the MVP Disc Station 2 and the MVP Disc Station 3 are also great options, coming in at $70 and $90. Now you're not getting quite as good of a dollar to disc ratio for that price, but the fact of the matter is that MVP offers expandable options for each of those racks. So if you do decide to want to have a bigger rack later in life, then you are more than capable of entering into that field. If you guys would like to pick up your own MVP disc rack, I will leave a link to MVP's website in the bio. And if you guys like the video, I would love it if you guys liked and subscribed to my channel. It would be greatly helpful as I am on my journey to being monetized. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.